Hello. How is everybody doing? It is Car Chronicles. Oh my God. I haven't seen y'all in so long. 26. So that's 26. I haven't seen y'all. Look, I've been busy. I've been hustling. I'm in the Walmart parking lot. I have Choco with me. Because Choco, he knows when we're in Walmart. Because as soon as I pull in, he gets up. Anyway, I had so much to talk to you guys about. Of course, I haven't posted in a long time because I've been busy. Been fighting a lot of depression, but God is good. I've been hustling, making clothes with my crochet, creative Kimberly crocheting. Look me up on Instagram. Been watching a lot of YouTube, and I have still been trying to plan my podcast with my brother Jay. And so we've all been going through a lot. And by the way, happy 2022. So I've learned a lot watching some of the blogs. And, you know, with the censorship and the algorithms and all of the things that's coming down, like I watch Corey Holcomb and I watch Tasha K, who's my favorite, even though I think that some of the things that Tasha has done in the past has got her in trouble, but it's entertainment. So, you know, right now in the news, we have Tasha K being sued by $3.8 million from Cardi B on libelous and slanderous accusations and things like that, which some things I don't think was her fault, but some things I think could have had some damage control. Tasha K, you really need some kind of publicist or somebody who can, you know, go forward before you, even though, you know, you probably think you don't need it. You got a lawyer. Some people think they have lawyers and they don't need, you know, a publicist or somebody to speak for them or somebody to do damage control. But even I, the Virgo, Kimberly, need damage control. My sister's my publicist, if anything. If I ever get famous, I'm hiring my sister, because my sister, she's, you know, she's the person. But anywho, so Cardi B sues Tasha K for like spreading all these lies, and apparently it affected her well-being, you know, how she interacts with her kids, how she interacts with her husband, and you know, and there's a lot of people that are leaving Tasha, her not following her or whatever the case may be. She's lost like some of her advertisements and things like that, some of her sponsors, but if they know what's good for them, they would just realize that this is entertainment. And let me explain why. Now, I love Sean Davy Way. He's like my number one. Lovely T is my number one. I know I can't have a lot of number ones, but I like expressive channel. I think I'm saying it right, expressive. So it's between, and I like Layla. So I have a few that I like, that I watch. And Tasha K is up there. So when it comes down to blogs, it's like 5, you know, that I actually just watch on a daily basis. But let me take you back to the 90s when we had Wendy Williams. Wendy Williams was the queen of drama. And that's the same thing that Tasha K is actually doing. People hated Wendy. People wanted to kill Wendy. People wanted to fight Wendy. The only difference is that Wendy did not go behind anybody's back. Like, Wendy was the type of person that would actually approach you during an interview and ask you the questions right out front. I think Tasha K did it similar, but you know, when she has her interview, she has no problem with confronting people and pulling their coats. But when it comes down to like hearsay and receipts and stuff like that, people dropping stuff in her DM, she wants to go live, and it's like, okay, let's go live and let me give you this wine. Okay. Now, even though I'm not a wine sipper, I do follow her page. And it hurts her sometimes, because I think if something comes across your page and you feel like you have to go live for content or clicks and baits because you're putting down Cardi B and everybody wants to know what's going on with Cardi B, and you consider yourself a journalist, sometimes it will hurt you more than it will help you. But in the same token, we look back at Wendy Williams. Wendy Williams set out to do exactly what she did until she couldn't do it. Everybody hated Wendy, from Diddy to Method Man to Jay-Z, all the people she had dirt on because she was in the hip-hop world, between Eric B and all of that stuff that happened. Now, here's Tasha in the middle of Atlanta, and she's reporting on things that people want to hear. We may not like the way she's reporting it, but she's reporting it because we want to hear it. Just as many people that's out there that hate Tasha K are the same people out there that hates Cardi B. So that's number one. The same people that was out here hating on Jay-Z and hating on Diddy and hating on Method Man and hating all the people that was out there are the same people that even kill hating Wendy Williams. But look at where Wendy Williams is now. So the same thing that Tasha K was set out to do, she's doing it. It may be negative publicity, but she will always go down and going to court and being sued by a megastar. That right there is going to give her notoriety. That's why the Sun and the Star gossip papers are number one papers when it comes down to gossip block, because that's what people do. That's what people look at. People want to look at the aliens kidnapping Kim Kardashian. You see what I'm saying? So I say all that to say is that people, I'm still walking a very thin line on blog reporting. I've always considered myself a journalist. I've always considered myself a writer. I was going to work in newscasting, but at that time that I got my degree in media arts, nobody wanted to hire some dark-skinned black girl from Jersey. But anyway, I say all that to say that now I'm walking a very thin line on what I need to do to get my podcast out there. I don't know how I'm going to do it. I have to really consider doing it. Like, I see what Corey Holcomb's doing, and I see that people, come on his show, and there's really no filter on his show. He can talk about anybody he wants to, and he talks about any and everything. I don't always agree with his opinion, but I respect his gangster because he goes head to head. He ain't got nothing else to do but maybe do a show here and there, and then go on 5150 and just do his thing. And I'm sure he gets threats by YouTube all the time, because he's constantly talking about YouTube taking him down and he ain't gonna be there for a while. Well, number one, don't speak that into existence, because there's power in the tongue. You are going to be where you are until you're not. So that's that. But regardless of whatever's going on with Tasha K, Tasha, I'm still rooting for you. I'm still pulling for you. I've seen some stuff that surfaced between you and one of my favorite lovely teas, and I see she don't rock with you, and I understand why. However, you are in your own lane, she's in her own lane, And she did the smart thing, and she went on Spotify. So she's going to grow her brand. And I'm hoping the same for you. And I'm hoping the same for me and anybody else out there. Storm, all these, Impressive Channel, all these other people who want to grow themselves in journalistic reporting and giving good and honest news. You don't have to lie to have people watch you, and then your sponsors drop out because they don't want to be bothered with you. And then you say there's a machine out here because it's like payola. Well, payola is just for records. That's what they used to do back in the day when they wanted their records to play on air. But this time you're saying that people pay the Shade Room and all those other blogs not to report on them negatively. And that could be true, but that's not considered payola. Not in my opinion. But anyway, so on top of that, we need to surround each other with love in 2022 because we have seen so many people die. Suicide and depression is real. Your well-being is real. You have to take your downs and your glass half empty and make it half full. I'm one to speak because I go through ups and downs through my physiological changes on how I'm going to make it. And I'm still alone. Here, look, last time I reported, one of my funniest reports was Valentine's Day. Next week is Valentine's Day. I'm still alone. But I'm going to make it. I'm still here. And you know what's crazy is I had a dream last night that I was dying in my sleep. So I had to get up so I wouldn't die in my sleep. So I thank God I lived to see another day. And I thank God you get to see another day. Life is too short. We got pastors out here committing suicide. We got children out here committing suicide. We got, oh my God, Miss America, she committed suicide. What makes people, like, I can understand the depression, but what makes people, and maybe I should not say certain words because I don't want YouTube to actually, you know, like flag me or whatever for using certain words, but I will say depression and offing yourself. What makes people, I can understand the depression, I can understand young mothers going through postpartum depression, but what makes someone want to jump off a building? That just bothers me so bad. So, you know, I say a little prayer for everybody. This isn't a rah-rah, because normally I'm on here rah-rah. I'm about to go in the store and buy some dog food for the doggy here. But, you know, I just want to, you know, just say, you know, I'm just praying for everybody. I'm praying for everybody's well-being. You know, I'm praying for 2022 to be a better year than 2021 and 2020. We lost so many people. And right now, you know, if anybody wants to see a good film or a good series to make you feel better than what your life is, watch Euphoria. Zendaya, baby, if you don't win an Emmy for playing this, I don't know what to say. Now, we got our good shows out here that went off because I'm still in my feelings for Insecure. Issa Rae, I am in my feelings. That show had me so open. I'm just so glad that it ended on a high note. And it ended on a note that was open to allow you guys to come back. But I'm telling you, I'm in my feelings. So I'm just jumping from one place to another, looking to fill that void. Jack Reacher, another good one. I'm about to go home and finish binge watching that. Okay? But Euphoria. If anybody has not laid eyes on that series, it's a little offbeat show. And if you need to know what it's like, it's kind of like a plethora of just different movies and shows mixed into one, like True Romance and Kids. I don't know if anybody remember Kids, or if anybody remembers Black and White with Kidada Kidada Jones. And oh God, it's just a whole bunch of stuff going on. And Zendaya, that Virgo is shining through you with that artistic ability to play the role that you're playing. I have watched 1.5 seasons and I am floored. I'm trying to get my sister to watch it. Great television. Ozark, great television. You went out with a bang. I'm still left weird on how it ended. I don't like my shows ending with a big question mark. It makes me think y'all gonna come back, but y'all not coming back. Power Universe, you doing your thing. 50 Cent, you doing your thing. I mean, there's just a lot of good TV out there. So, you know, if anybody is looking to write or looking to get into anything, get your creative juices flowing, pick up a craft, do some scrapbooking, watch some TV, get your mind off this crazy world and do your thing. And with that said, I'll be back. I don't have any gripes, which I think is a good thing. I think it's great that I don't have gripes outside of my hair looking like, you know, Homie the Clown. Oh, and I got new glasses. So, you know, I just hope, you know, because I lost a pair of glasses and then I found them. So, see, I got glasses. And then they got like jewels on the side. I got my little name on the side. And I got some, you know, whatever. But, and I got my claws done. So, you know, shout out to Sheena. Because, you know, she did my little Betty Boop or whatever. But I'm about to go in this Walmart. Because you know, I'm always doing Car Chronicles in the Walmart parking lot. So, you know, and shout out to my family. My father went out and bought a motorcycle, and he almost darn near 80. I don't know how he gonna do that, but you know, power to the people. Well, anyway, it's all good. And I will see you on the other side of 26. Got my Betty Boop mask on to go with my Betty Boop nails. I will see you soon. Peace.